So we got our 4 ton of salt all delivered. We picked that up at the salt shack about 2 hours away, and I had 4 ton on the trailer, so each tote holds 1.25 tons roughly. We had 2 tons that were still full from last year, so we filled up 3, and the little bit of salt that was left over we added to our sand pile. We have around between 90 and 100 tons of screened sand this year. We screened with our screener. If you're subscribed to the channel, you'll see a previous video of me building and running that screener. So we got that all hauled and we got it covered, keep the rain off it. The rest of the sand has no salt, so it's kind of a trial year. The last few years haven't been that cold here, so we're going to see how it does just as long as we keep it dry. The only thing left to do, we got to put our snow pusher on, which is just a 2-minute job. That's all ready to go. A little bit of, I think there's only a couple grease fittings, one there, one on the other side, so we'll grease that up. And as far as our snow blower goes, we got that all on. I was going to paint it this year, but I think I'll wait and do it all in the spring next year, sand it all down, give it a fresh coat of paint. Rust is starting to take over on it, peel the paint off. So I believe the blower's around a 2018, 2019. It's an 86-inch Kubota blower. The tractor's a 2021, so it's a few years older than the tractor. But yeah, we'll sand it down, repaint it next spring, make it look new again. We got everything hooked up. I just got to adjust the top link. As you can see, it's not sitting level, and at the start of the year I like to drop my shoes an extra notch just to keep the cutting edge up off the ground, so I don't peel people's lawns up where everything's soft at the first of the season. As far as the tractor, everything's ready to go. I just got to give it a quick cleaning. I like to have the cab all nice and clean before I start snow. Everything's good, fluids are all changed, ready to go. We are going to put a set of we are going to build a set of doors on this week, just to keep. I noticed last year the rain and snow would blow inside, so we're going to build a set of barn doors. I'll be making a video of that as well, so don't forget to like, subscribe, and you'll catch us on that video of these barn door builds. These plastic bends work really good for the salt. As we grow in business, we're going to have to come up with something different for storing salt. We can only put so much in this shed, so what I'd like to do is pour a concrete floor in here maybe next summer and use this for a wood shed. Figure I can put 6 to 7 cord in here, and then I would like to get maybe a 40-foot shipping container or a 20-foot shipping container and a 40-foot, and keep the salt in one and salt sand mix in the other, with a roof across both, so we could keep the tractor out of the weather and other equipment as we grow. So yeah, the screener worked really well. Held up for as cheap as it was to build. Eventually we'll build one out of metal. So I'm going to say we only put about a half a yard in the front of that pile we mixed in that was left. The rest we put in these yellow bins, and they'll go to our contract site, and every time they get empty I just bring them home with the tractor and the bucket, fill them up out of the totes, and deliver them back.